200. This is probably better than what Meps could ever give us. So I'm going to need Meps to step it up. If he's going to do anything. He needs to do something. Step it up, Meps. Step it up. So, all right. So, the colors for the cosmic material. Sorry, I had a sidetrack. Whew, pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Now, they also did state that the bug that's going on with the cosmic materials, where it's over...
cosmic materials is cosmic skin.
And, the cosmic skin is, like, changing, like, a different color.
Or... Yeah, it's like a really... Because, like, my Quantum Tune has that quantum skin. I've had it on him since, the quantum skin came out. And my Quantum Tune, I mean, when I look at the character select, is like... I mean, sometimes he looks normal, but sometimes it's just like... I tinted it all white. So it's like a real bright white, but then like in game, like the whole body is like a bright white and the head is red.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really I'm like, oh my god. I'm not changing it though because I know they're gonna fix it. So yeah, I'm just like, Jesus, that does not look right.
Yeah. So that bug is still being investigated, so that's still a thing. Also, speaking of bugs, I want to make sure I point this out because it was sent to me on Twitter. There was a player that got the error message 0x0121. He's a console player on Xbox. Apparently, he also got it on PlayStation as well. So if you guys experience error 0x0121, please go to the forums into the Arkham Asylum section and post that you got this error. Describe what you were doing in game when it was happening. Every available information that you have can help investigate this bug, because this is, especially for my eyes, I've never seen this bug, that bug number before. I've seen other ones like the authentication error for there was a 6 in it or something. But I've always seen the one on the forums and social media, but this one's kind of new. So any information you guys have with error code 0x0121, please post on the forums so the devs know more, can investigate it further to figure out what's going on. Because we want all the players to play the game as easy, technically as stressless as possible. But errors happen. When the errors do occur, it's best to describe what's going on, like a car accident. If you get hit by a car, write down a license plate and get the car description and everything. It helps. As a hit and run person that got hit and run, this is information I have used.
Yeah, another thing too, another bug that was going on for everybody out there who routinely, at least once a week, walks into Paradox Wave to get that, it's like quick gear for salvage, try and complete one of the Trace's styles out, or looking for lair items and everything. And everybody would occasionally, for some people it happened all the time. For me, it only happened like once or twice. But occasionally, everybody would automatically get disconnected whenever they try to walk out, or if they were opening up the monthly reward box. That's when it normally happened with me. You can thank Michael Grid for them finally doing a temporary fix to that issue by them removing the walk-in portal for Paradox Wave. Because apparently Grid walked in here the other day and got a continuous loot select box. He was telling me, and as he's talking about here in the chat, where he just was constantly getting loot. It's just like never-ending loot boxes, until he disconnected. So, being the good guy that Grid is, though, he let Meps know about it. Know that he ran into the issue and everything like that. So, thanks to Grid, they have closed that portal down. So now everybody out there, you're gonna have to help some low beasts get some EO feats. You have to queue up for it. Sorry.
That's sad. I mean, Grid actually go in there and kill things to get the loot boxes, or did he just walk in all of a sudden got a free box?
Yeah, he went, beat it, I guess, and just like continuously got loot, group, the loot selection boxes.
It's like, all right, boss down. Look at loot. Cool. We'll loot. Go away. Stop it.
I think he said he got something like 15 marks. Um,
Grid, you can't solo Epic Odyssey. You're electricity. Silly
well,
Grid.
it's Paradox Wave. It's a tier 5 raid. He's like 164. I mean,
He's still electricity.
even with
Don't.
electricity, he should be able to.
No. Don't
This
get
is,
his hopes up.
Trex. This is your attitude towards it just smacks of jealousy because you can't do it.
Shut up. That ain't funny. Whatever, man. I don't want to be here anymore. Gonna go play some Overwatch or something.
Don't get banned.
I tell you what. So
I'd like to touch on that real quick here. It's like, they because I've been getting like some messages, and I've seen a couple of posts about speed hacking in PvP on the forums, and I know that the game has like a anti-cheat software in it to where it will detect when people are using things and all that. But from my understanding, it's not performing as well as it should. But yeah, for those of you guys out there and all that, pay attention to gaming news and all that. Overwatch recently went around and they did their first zero tolerance banning for people using cheat hacks or third-party software to make the game experience easier for themselves and all that. And I think it was like the report I heard, it was like 147,000 people just in China alone. And you were just looking at an article on Kotaku where they listed the names. They like put all their names out on blast on everybody that got banned.
yeah, the final count of the people who got banned was 1,572, and all 1,572 players, their usernames from from Battle.net, their usernames were blasted.
Man, there's times I wish DC would do that.
I don't
really
know.
do.
I can see the good, and I can't really think of a bad at the moment. I lost it when I saw this list of names. But that does something that that shows that they are committed to cheating. Hey, you're a cheat. I mean, this is basically blacklisted. I mean, DCO and a lot of forums from gaming companies, they have that rule in the TOS that you cannot blacklist a player. Because if someone was cheating, you can't go on the forums and say, "Oh, well, Super Patriot cheated such and such, blast him, and he sucks, and he cheated for this." You can't do that on the forums. But the fact that Blizzard basically was like, we had to ban some people, and here's this list.
Yeah, and these are the people we banned. Now shame them relentlessly.
And I can tell you this, and because I know we get back to DCUO, but for Overwatch, the players who did get banned, they deleted the game from their consoles, or deleted the game, whatever, bought new copies of the game, and came back and played again. But they also got banned again as well.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah.
Idiots. Don't cheat. I mean, it's just... I don't get people sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, so there is a thread on the forums, on DCO forums, not Overwatch. There's a thread called Nerf the New DWF Raid, which, by the way, all you really had to do was like Nerf New Raid or Nerf DWF. You kind of like, we get it. We know which raid you're talking about. You don't have to so emphasize. I'm sorry, English. So this thread started off with, it basically started off with the first post. Let's hear it, guys. You know it was hard. How many want it nerfed? We won a challenge. They gave it to us. So it was a post that this player was like, hey, look, we won a challenge. We got challenge. Don't cry for nerf. But we all know people are going to do it anyways. So here's an open forum for those people
Yeah.
who wanted to do it.
Yeah. This guy basically what this guy did, right, was he stirred the pot and then stepped back to see what came out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what this guy did. The fact that it lasted 108 pages, 2,100 posts.
Started on May 19th.
Is just staggering that it lasted that long, considering the context and the way it was started. Now, I will be the first to admit that when me and my league got together, we jumped in. We had high hopes, but we didn't go in there with high expectations. Right? We went in there knowing that the devs had come out and said it was going to be a difficult raid and all that. They didn't want to hear any complaints about one-shots from Omega Beams, because Omega Beams is supposed to one-shot you. And they didn't want to hear any complaints about difficulty. And I have absolutely zero complaints about the difficulty of this raid. It's difficult, absolutely. Took us a while to get in there and beat it, but we did. And I'm glad that it was. I'm glad that it was difficult. I'm glad that it was a challenge. So anybody out there who believes this raid needs to be nerfed because it's too difficult for the casual player or for newer players, this DCUO has been available on Xbox One for a month now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been available on Xbox One for a month now. There is a league on Xbox One that has beaten Darkside's War Factory. Right? They, they're about an all max CR, about 166, 167, all of them, and they have an average. I looked them all up on DCO blog guide, and I looked them all up. They have maybe an average 116 skill points between all of them. I think the highest skill points that was on one of the people that was in that group that beat it was 123, and the lowest was like around 111.
Mm-hmm.
So for you guys out there, especially some of you so-called veteran players who have been playing this game for a long time, all right, there's people out there with probably half as many skill points as you that have beaten this raid. The league is called MI6 on Xbox One. I believe it's on their US server. Yeah, on their US
Yeah, because I'm
server.
telling you now, a U.S. team would not be called MI6 unless they're like huge James Bond fans. That is definitely.
It's a U.S. Be positive, it's a U.S. league.
Well, I like James Bond too.
but yeah, I mean they've got like I said, about 116 average skill points between the eight people who are in there. 166, 167 CR. I mean, they beat it. They beat it legit. Yeah, MI6. Look them up on DCO blog guide.
Surfside 6. Who lives there? Surfside 6. You embarrassed.
I mean, yeah, the raid's difficult, but it's not unbeatable, especially not unbeatable by people who communicate and work well together. Is it pug friendly? Not really. Not really. Judging by some of the pugs I've been in, I've tried. I've tried it with. No, I've had to go in and rescue a couple of runs for a league mate of mine who sometimes he's not on during our prime time when there's a lot of people on, so he's been pugging a lot, and I can't. I think it's like 3 or 4 times now. I've logged on. He's like, SP. He's like, you can take this last boss. I'm like, yeah. And the beauty, the funny thing is, it comes down a lot to the tank. It really does. With that, because you go in there, you got depending on the combinations of bosses you it can be very difficult. I mean, like Stompa and Harriet, screw you. Calabac and Harriet, screw you. I don't like you at all. I never want to see you again. You're the reason. Stompa's the reason why I don't like doing. I didn't like doing happiness home. And had no problem whatsoever of buying the styles that I needed from those drops. Yep.
You hear that? He's dropping his Miller cans.
That's actually but yeah, I mean, I couldn't stand it because, like, especially with Stompa, and this is something else I was going to talk about. Cause another thread on here. There's a particular way you have to tank Stompa, and I've been running into I don't know how many people who have clearly never run or beaten Happiness Home before because they don't abide by the rules of how to, deal with Stompa in a boss fight. And it's just so freaking frustrating. But yeah, the drops. Now the drops in that raid, I will say, it's a bit frustrating when you do that raid and you get nothing but greens. And I know the whole luck limiter thing out there, and there's people out there. I mean, I actually make sure that I was okay. I didn't get a rare this time around, so I'll get a rare next time around. But then there's guys in my league that have like run it multiple times and they've got nothing but green gear. So yeah, the drops are frustrating, but nerf the raid. No, it doesn't need to be nerfed. It doesn't need to be nerfed at all.
I mean, I definitely found difficulty with the duo. Because, wow. And I will admit...
Catwoman's like... I was like, oh my, what the hell? What? The first time I was in there with that Catwoman fight, I was like, what the hell is this? No, stop, ow! I was like,
just run to the corners like, leave her alone, get her away from me.
I'm sorry. You can go.
just take what you want out of this place and leave, right? Just steal what you want. But yeah, and definitely, I mean, Brittany definitely carried me. She definitely carried me in that duo. But I mean, at least I learned more about those fights. And yeah, Catwoman just sucks. She was just nasty as hell. So I really did enjoy it. I really did.
Yeah, I mean, the duo's got some difficulty to it too, but it's definitely still fun. And I mean, I just don't get the whole. Sorry, I'm sneezing.
Oh, okay.
I muted the mic for your all's benefit. Yeah, I mean, we want it difficult. Everybody, you're all out there. So I mean, I just beat content. Like first day is so lame. Well, now you got some content you couldn't beat the first day, and on the freaking forums crying about it. Make up your minds, people. Seriously, make up your minds. I hope they make more content like this. I want to see more difficult raids like this. I'm not saying more difficult than this, but I want to see, more raids that are difficult like this one. Because, I mean, this is what we've been needing for a while, man. This is what we've been needing for a while.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine how difficult the Elite is. I haven't stepped foot in there yet. And hopefully, if Brittany ever, if they ever beat it again, select for you my ass.
Such elitist. Those crazy kids.
I just sent her a message.
It's like, what's taking so long? You dying? Are you dead yet?
Yeah. I mean, that was like an hour ago when she told me they were in there.
News probably screwing up again. Good old New.
Good old New. I like messing with New. Everybody out there doesn't know, me and New's mom got married a couple months ago. So,
gross.
if you ask New about it, he's going to deny it, and he's going to be mad and probably like cuss me out and everything. It's just because we're having that stepdad stepson rivalry thing going on right now because he's not happy that I'm sticking it to his mom. He's gonna get over it eventually, I hope.
So colorful.
I mean, I've offered to put in sound padding, in our bedroom so he doesn't hear us at night.
Just take him out to a ball game. It fixes all broken kids.
Which for some reason he got even more upset at that. But so yeah. So you guys send New. You guys do me a favor and all that. You see New is online. It's N space U. Send him a tell, or send him an email if you're on the villain side, and just tell him and say, look, Super Page is trying. I'm not trying to replace his father. All right. First of all, tell him that I'm not trying to replace his dad. I'm not trying to be his dad. I would just like to be his friend. All right. If y'all would do that for me, I would really appreciate it.
I think I might do that.
No, me and New's mom got married, Rich, a couple months ago.
Oh, wow. Speaking of relationships, I can't. Out of privacy, I'm not going to say their names, but two members of the Galactic Goonies, formerly the Revengeancers, those crazy people who got us the unicorn trinket, love them. Two members of the Galactic Goonies just welcomed their a brand new baby girl this week. So I wish I could say their names, but I respected their privacy. Yeah, and apparently I was told that the baby is already smarter than most of the members of Galactic Goonies.
That can only be a hope for thing.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Brent, yeah, technically I'm New's stepdad now. If you could just send him a tell, or write him an email in game, and just tell him that I'm not trying to replace his father or be his father. I just want to be his friend.
There's gonna be so many new listeners. Just start messaging this guy. This is really too much. Oh, and if you do send an email, please screen capture it.
Oh, please screen cap it and tweet it to me at the Daddy's House on Twitter. Please. I will love you forever.
Oh man. All right, so
for all of you out there who couldn't see me, all right, I was sitting here with the evilest of grins right now, just now. Yeah, Grid. Yeah, I knew that. I try not to judge. I try not to judge other people in their profession.
So, Super Patriot wanted to. God damn green. So Soups wanted to sit down and talk a little bit about tank strategies. He just released a video. I haven't seen it because it's about tanking, and well, as many people has already seen, I can already tank pretty well. I mean, I am the number A rage tank in the game, so But Soups wanted to talk a little bit about tanking in different aspects. So Soups, it's all yours.
Well, the thing I want to speak about most specifically is like to help a lot of folks out there with is the boss Stompa, right? Because there's actually a thread on here on the forums that's more directly related to HH, and it is titled, coincidentally, it's titled "Tanking Stompa." So there's some good input in here and all that, and there's good tags in here, and I don't disagree with most of them. I know Carlin Carnage. She left a comment on there. She's a good fire tank on the villain side, and she states a weight on how she tanks her and everything like that. But in Happiness Home, and especially in Dark Side's War Factory, the best way to tank. Uh, oh my God. Oh no, no, go ahead. No, definitely send that to him. Definitely send that one to him.
Faust and Zatanna battle just
Um,
before the rebellion. Defeat
uh,
the agents
so
casting the spell to break through.
I mean, the best way to tank Stompa, all right, is, I mean, seriously, and I cannot stress this enough. When Stompa comes out or when the fight starts and all that, nobody else can touch Stompa until the tank gets her trapped in. All right. And normally, that when you try, and trap her in. This is the same thing with like pillar tanking that was done in Paradox. That you would get the boss stuck, not stuck, but you as a tank, you would trap the boss into a spot where they couldn't get out and jump around and especially stomp all over everybody's head. So there's a couple of areas. There's a couple of spots in the very first room in Darkseid's War Factory where you can do it. There's a much easier spot to do it in the second boss fight area where you can do it. But yeah, you want to pin her against the wall with her back to the wall. All right, and wait until the tank gets her in that spot. Wait until the tank gets her in that spot before you do anything. Yeah, brick would definitely help. Yeah, if you've got like sidekick, or you've got backup and everything, definitely call them out to help you out. That will help you keep her stuck in there. Um, but I cannot stress this enough for everybody else in the group. Do not do anything to her
Release
until
these
that tank
innocent
gets her
souls,
stuck in,
Faust.
gets her trapped in there.
Stop me,
All right,
Zatanna.
not
My
until
power
n-
is too
not
great.
until she is stuck and she's not going to go anywhere.
Ah,
Um,
yes, the
and
power
then
fills
I
me.
cannot stress this enough either. You got to max Ranger. You got to max Ranger because if you don't and all that, she will jump out.
Give me
All right,
your
she only jumps
power.
out at people that are nearby.
Don't let them feed their
All right,
power
she
to
won't jump
Faust.
from one side of the room to the other.
You will never defeat
Um,
me.
so yeah, please make sure disseminate that information out to everybody else.
So
All right,
gonna make you
trap her
pay for
against the
that.
wall with the tank trapper, and then max Ranger from there. That's what you need to do. And I'm checking my Twitter right now. I'm not seeing anybody.
You can't hear me, Greg, because I have my mic muted because I was typing a lot.
Whoever that was told me to check my Twitter. Who was that? Told me to check my Twitter. Unkind Soul Flavor. Yeah, I have not gotten anything on my Twitter yet.
I will have all of it.
He's absorbing the soul well energy. Get back.
Yes.
Yeah, I still haven't even gone in Happiness Home yet.
Power.
You should do that.
I don't wanna, and it's not a dryer; it's just a computer fan.
But seriously, the way these bosses act in Darkseid's War Factory, especially Stompa and Lashina, that we're used to from seeing Happiness Home, they don't tank. I mean, they have the exact same mechanics to them and everything. Although Lashina's tank killer attack that she does, does not hit as hard as it does in Happiness Home when you were playing it at level. We figured that out the other night. But Steppenwolf, easy to tank boss. Very easy to tank boss, especially if you know how to work the counter system. And then
That's a few souls.
Bad
Faust
Harriet,
won't get
there's
his
almost
easy
like no
hands on.
tanking her. The best way to tank her in there is for everybody to stay off to the sides, keep a path between the two tanks cleared in the middle, and she goes to whoever's furthest away. So long as you guys are on the side, but not further away from the tank that she's at. She'll go to the other tank, and she'll just go in back and forth in between those two. Mantis is very easy to tank. He'll usually stay on top of you while you're tanking him. He does on occasion jump out. He will jump over to somebody, jump over to the area, and he'll do a one-shot tag. But it's very telegraphed, and very telegraphed and all that. You got to get away from him so he doesn't hit you with that. And then of course avoid his fires whenever he gets farther. But yeah, they're all pretty easy bosses to tank, so long as you know what you're doing and everybody else in the group knows what needs to be done with them.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not logged on to the PS4 just yet. Hold on, I'll go look.
So a little bit of news as well from DCUO. It was announced on Twitter, on DCUO's Twitter, that the summer event should be happening in late June. So we should be seeing the summer event coming basically almost at the beginning of the summer.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. I'm not gonna. We can't tell you. Oh,
Now I remember. Okay, yeah.
We've had a sneak peek at some of the new layer items.
Giggity.
Can't tell you what they are, but you're gonna love them.
You will. You certainly will.
Love them.
And I'm sorry, we don't have a date for water. I'm pretty thirsty for it. Soups is thirsty for it. We don't have any information on water at the moment. Now, at the same time, DCUO has been very quiet these past couple of weeks.
Oh, for those of you guys who don't know who El Guapo is in the chat, that's Mr. E.
He's my biggest fan.
So he says do and tell. He's like, hey man, I know it's a hard thing to deal with when your mom starts dating. And Noob's instant reply to him is like, oh my god, tell him to die.
He's getting so many messages.
And then he tells Noob, just know SP isn't trying to replace your dad. Oh man. Oh, I love you, E.
I love our community. So we don't have any date for water just yet, but we are coming into the summer. You would think it'd be the perfect time coming into it now, but DCUO, the devs have been very quiet these past couple of weeks. The stream we had last week talking about the cosmic material color changes was cool, but I mean they have been very quiet. They've been working super hard on content, on bug fixes, on everything. So hopefully we should hear something probably next week. Now Meps also stated today on the forums that episode 25 was planned to hit the test server tonight, but they ran into an error. So episode 25 on the test server will be coming out sometime next week. You can't blame me for water not being out. You can't. I mean, if I want water to be out, all right? Africa is in a bad drought right now, and they need water. Basically. And you know what? This is why I really wish I was at the Austin studio, because I would definitely just have just bring in like a pet cage and with a sign that says Sports Cage locked in here and write down how many days he's been in.
Yeah, I know. That poor guy.
Like let's bring this up. So yes, episode 25 is going to be the solo and a new alert. And if I remember correctly, the alert is part 2. Is the alert the part 2 of Harley Heist, or is it the solo?
the solo is part 2 of it.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. It's a smaller content. Yeah, that's right. Man, it's been so long since we actually had that live stream. I forgot what episode 25 had.
Well, I know we're getting that solo, and that's the Iceberg Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
What was the alert?
I can't remember what the alert is.
Does chat know what the alert was?
Yeah. What was the alert, chat?
Was
Oh,
it?
look at there.
It wasn't starting Amazon Fury. We haven't started that yet.
Oh, wait. What was it? No,
The new alert.
I don't think, yeah, the new alert. Thanks, guys. A new alert. Let's see here.
Was it City of Candor, or was that the raid for episode 26?
Yes, it was. We are going inside the city of Candor.
Okay.
Yes, inside the city of Candor.
Well, that's right. Episode 26, they said it was part 3 in the finale of the Harley storyline, but the raid for 26 they didn't say because they're keeping it tight-lipped. That's right. Yeah. Good job, Soul Saver. Good job. So yeah, we're going into the Ball City of Candor for the alert, which is also the Elite alert, so that means that I can do it, even though I still haven't actually beaten Phantom Zone Elite.
On Trex.
What?
Get on the game and play it, man.
I am casual, sir.
And bombarding
I
us
am
with troops.
casual.
We need your help before it gets worse.
I don't have time for these things.
This is Oracle. You took out a Brainiac.
That's right.
So
I
looking at its forces on
am
the ground should be
casual.
safe.
I am the casual
Staging
player.
front line nearby. Head
Yeah,
over
we do
there
know
and
Wayne
kick
Manor
some
is
can.
coming. I don't know if that's a duo or what that is. I'm looking forward to it.
Lantern saying that
screenshots of it
Kandak
look
is the alert and Kondak is the alert
All
and
right,
Kandor is
that's
the
it.
raid.
I'm firing this preview stream replay.
There you go. And I just want to say that, hi, my name is Trex, and for the while now, I have switched from being a hardcore player into a casual. What does casual mean? Well, casual means that I get to enjoy the game just for fun. I'm here for certain things, but doesn't mean I'm actually here for a strict schedule. And I am here tonight to ask for your vote to be the president of the casual gamers of DCUO. I believe that the casual party is the best party of DCUO. The hardcore party wants to set you down with rules, with regulations, with elitism. We here in the casual party don't believe in that. And I want your vote, because I want to be president. Again, I haven't watched a lot of West Wing, so I have been really political these past couple of weeks. Tracks the burn. Okay, so yeah, so Catmon's saying that the Kondak and Wayne Manor are 26. But that sounds alright, because I remember that, because 26 is